Okay everyone, this is TJ here, and as you can see my computer is currently mining. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to be recording this one with my camera, which is it's not a very good camera, it's a cheap camera. There's the webcam I normally use. So as you can see, here's what the miner looks like. It's just a command box. If I go ahead and minimize it, it's just a normal command box, and I like to maximize it when it's going. And so if we look at it, you know, the green means it's found a share, which means it's found some Ethereum that's being split up with the mining pool. The purple is going to be my temperature for my GPU, and the blue is just every mining job that it gets. So you're going to get mining jobs, but you won't get obviously a share every job. You'll get a share when you find a share. That's a little blurry. Focus, right? But anyways, so here's the computer, and there's the computer, and so it's running right now on this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open up this kilowatt ease power monitor just to see how many watts the entire computer is using. I don't care about specifically the GPU, because obviously the whole computer has to be running when it is doing this mining, and so that's what we're going for. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and hop into that right now. I'm gonna hook that up, and I'm gonna have to shut the computer down and then restart it. And so I had this running, by the way, since last night, and it's found 151 shares. It's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so you're looking at almost 13 hours running, and I got 151 shares. I believe it went offline for about 45 minutes. Might be my internet that kind of flaked out. I have no idea why. And I noticed that it's been doing that a couple days, that it just goes out for maybe an hour out of the day. I'll have to look into that. Anyways, you guys, let me go ahead and get this set up, and I'll get right back to you, okay? Alright guys, TJ back. So I went ahead and got it out of the package, and so there it is, and we're gonna go ahead and set it up. I kind of read through the instructions here just to see how it goes, and I'm going to probably go over them again as I plug this in. So here it is. I shut it down, no lights, power off. I didn't shut off the power supply. So let's go ahead and pull this cord out, because I'm gonna need to move that. Let's see if we can actually plug it in with this plugged in. So I don't know if we'll be able to plug that in with that plugged in. I don't think I can plug this whole thing in there into that. That probably will be chaotic. I mean, I guess I could do that. That will tell me what my monitor's using, and then I don't know what this is. Let's see. Internet box. Oh, I just unplugged the internet. So we'll have to wait for that to come back up. I don't want to monitor the internet though either, so let me get back to you guys and see what I'm going to do power wise. I'm going to have to probably run an extension cord over from that power outlet for everything else, because if I just do the monitor and the computer, I think that's fine, although I won't need the monitor. I'll just need the computer. So let's go ahead and see what we can do there. Unless I might just try plugging that into this instead. But again, you know, things that you probably shouldn't do. Alright, see you guys soon. Okay, you guys, so this is what I ended up doing. Don't ever do this at home. You know, I totally jimmy rigged these power switches together. And it's a fire hazard, but I'm not going to leave it there for that long, just for the sake of this test, which hopefully won't last too long. The lighting down here isn't that great, so I have to use my phone lighting for you guys, just because it's under a table. I don't have a lamp to put down here, so I'm using the flashlight on my phone like that. So there we go. So let's see here. So it says the volts is 120. That I'm guessing that's 120 volts that it puts out, the outlet itself. So let's go ahead and plug this in and then turn our power supply back on. So I'm going to plug this in just like that. putting it in there. And sorry for the camera shaking, you guys. It's not anything with a tripod, so I guess it's in there. Show you guys so you see what I see. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it goes in all the way, but I guess that is. I'll try pushing it more. Gave it the best nudge I could, so I'm guessing that's as far as it will go. The number though on the front changed from 120, so I don't know if it's supposed to do that when I plug that in. So all we have plugged into this would be the monitor and the internet, and again, you know, it's Jimmy rigged over there, so we won't keep that long, because you should not do that. That's a fire hazard. My grandpa does that, and his house hasn't burned down yet, but that doesn't mean it's not a fire hazard. So I flipped the power supply back on now. We have power in the unit, and so far it's going to just say volts. Obviously, I need to turn the computer on, so let's go ahead and do that. Where's the button on the front? There we go. So when the GPU light turns on, that means we got power. So it's still going to say volt because I believe that's just referring to the outlet. So this says once you've connected it, then press and hold the reset key until rest appears. So let's hold the reset key until rest appears. So rest appeared, and then after it appears, what do? Press and hold the set key until rate is displayed. So hold the set key, and then now this is, I believe, how much I'm charged. So I'm putting in how much I'm charged per kilowatt, and so mine's 12 cents, I believe, when I looked at it. So that's 12 cents right there. And then do I push set again? Press the set key again. Save will appear. So set. So we set that. To display the actual cost in power consumed, press the menu key. Menu key. So there's cost. So there we go. And then we cycle through this. So right now, year, month. So a month, it's saying it cost my computer just to run on idle. It's, I believe, on idle. Let's see. So right now, would this be considered idle where it's up? So we have the computer up now, and it's saying just on idle on up, you know, it's going to be costing me $8 a month. Can we turn that to week? So a week, that's almost $2 a week to run. Just the computer, that's without the monitor, you know, and I don't think that's too bad. You know, $1.73 a month just to sit there on. I didn't think it would be that or a week. So let's go ahead and start the mining program now. So just to show you, I'm starting it. So I'm going to go down and just do start batch. My computer's good on startup, you guys. Everything's up and running. It starts up pretty quick, so we don't have to worry about me starting it real fast. Don't worry about that. So it's starting the mining program. Now this takes a few seconds. You can go ahead and see how long it takes. It just takes a couple seconds there to get going, up and running. And these are the things that you'll see come across. First blue line, and now it's started. The GPU should be running at its max speed now for the VRAM. Now when I come down here and I look at this easy watt thingy, it's not getting hot either, so that's not too bad. You know, per hour it's saying it cost me a penny, and then year it's saying it cost about $100 a year, so that's not too bad, you know. It's going up though, so I'm sure it's going to go higher and higher as that fan starts to kick in, the temperature starts to go up, and the miner starts to kick in even faster. So as we can see, this is on the year setting, you guys. So you can see year shows up kind of like right there below the 1. So on the year setting, I'm hitting 160 16. So if we swap this back down to month, you know, it's not really moving more than 10. So 10. And I'm going to go ahead and let this sit here for probably, I want to say, because we're sitting at 52 degrees Celsius right now. I'm going to let it sit there for 20 minutes and let it ramp up the energy to see maybe once we get it to the 63 degrees, which is normally where it's at, which will put the fan at 82%, like I showed you guys earlier on the other video. Once we get it there, then I'm going to go ahead and see what the cost is then, and I can compare it to how much I make off the Ethereum. Because right now, we're only sitting at $12 a month, you know, and that's not that bad. I was thinking it'd be a lot worse than $12 a month on raising my cost. So let's go ahead and let that sit there and see you guys soon again. Okay guys, we've been sitting at $20.39 for quite some time now. That's per month. Now I was messing around with this kilowatt easy thingy that is supposed to say how many kilowatts you're using. I'm not sure how accurate it is in the sense of how many kilowatts I'm using, because when I go over to look at the amount of kilowatts my machine is putting out, it's saying that it doesn't even get 0.1 kilowatts per hour. However, the money price thing, I'm going to compare that to my next electric bill, saying $20.39 a month, or even maybe, you know, almost $5 a week. But then again, you know, if the device sucks, where it's not even giving a good accurate reading, like I said, you know, it won't tell me how many kilowatts per hour. It's saying 0.01. 0.01 kilowatts an hour. You're looking at, you know, less than a penny an hour. Now it's saying that it will be 2 pennies an hour when it comes to the price, though. So if we were looking at less than a penny an hour, but now it's saying 2 pennies an hour. So the device kind of iffy. I'm gonna have to look at it, see if I did something wrong there. However, I am going to compare the money wise. Now if we do this with the numbers, you know, I think when I looked at it this morning, it was $15. So I'm at $15 this week. And so if it's less than $5 a week on energy, that's if it's running all the time. Well, you could say the computer's always running all the time, but still the mining's not being run all the time. The mining's not being run whenever we're using the computer. So as a result, you know, $15, that's less than a week's worth, and $5, $4.75 is what the thing says, but I'm going to round up to 5 because I don't trust it. So $5, that's $10 profit. Now, if we look at that from a year point, you know, a year standpoint, $10 profit, and that's not running it again 24/7, you guys. That's only 5 days of running probably, and it's not running all those 5 days. So we're looking at 5 days. So I'm going to pull up a calculator here. 365 days in a year. So divided by 5. Because I don't feel like doing the math, even though it's very easy to divisible by 5. So that's 73. So 73 times 10, we'll say. So just looking at it from that perspective, you know, that's $730 profit. And I got this GPU for $750, and it came with the free game of Destiny 2. So to me, I bought this this GPU really for $700. So within a year's time, it should pay for the GPU. The whole computer itself was more than $2,000. So 3 years down the road, it should pay for the whole system, which I still think it'd still be running strong just with how it's been performing 3 years down the road. And again, I'm not putting in, that's not full time. That's not like the machine's always running. Now when I compare this to the crypto compare said I'd probably be making almost $1,000. So I'd say my numbers are fairly consistent there, that I'm gonna at least make $700 to $1,000 a year by running this this setup, playing a game on it 2-3 hours a day, and then putting it back on the mining, I'd say this is a win-win situation for me. You know, I can sell this Ethereum for other cryptocurrencies that seem to be going up. I'm not purchasing the cryptocurrency, so I'm not. It's no risk on my part besides the amount of stress that goes on the GPU, which I haven't seen any repercussions from that yet. When I start to see repercussions, then I'll probably come back to this and review what's been going on and review, make another video obviously too. So far I'm gonna say this is a win-win, you guys, and hope you guys have a rest of your Friday being good, because mine's going good so far. I'm gonna go spend the rest of mine with maybe some family. Alright, see ya, bye.